had so much fun in the video for Daylight, just because the video was effortless. You know, I think we all had a really good time, and it wasn't anything like strike your pose and, do this, do that. People saw me in a different element. You know, it was more fun, loose, and, had more of a rock soul edge to it, which made it different and fun for me. I'm actually still working on tracks. That's the funny part. I'm still working on tracks. When I get back to the States, I'm still going to be working on tracks because I want to push out like at least 2 more. How I'll be able to do that, I don't know. Maybe I'll just throw it, in a little maybe cardboard something and say, here, these are bonuses, and put them behind the album. But I like to give the fans more, you know what I mean? So I want to be able to do that. So I'm still working. Producers, of course, I worked with Gym Class Heroes, Stargate, and who else? Freemasons, of course, did the Work remix, and Mark Feist. I'm working on some more. So I gotta ... To be continued. The States didn't make it a single the way the UK fans did over here. The UK fans basically made this song a single because they requested it at radio, they asked for it at video, they made it happen. I had nothing to do with it. I just gave them an album. Hey, we live in that kind of industry now. You know what I mean? And I was completely am completely humbled by this experience for Work. And I'm happy that the fans love it. I'm happy that the Freemasons gave Work a new life, and it's taking on, a life of itself through the fans. I basically still have the girls around me. I just saw Michelle 4 days ago. I saw Beyonce 3 days ago now. So we're still very close. It's like we just take a couple of weeks away from each other, but that's about it. And I'll see them when I get back to the States. I actually leave here next week, and I'll see Michelle next week in New York at Fashion Week, and I'll see Beyonce next week in New York at Fashion Week, and the following week we'll be together as well because it's, the Grammys and my birthday, so we're around each other a lot. A lot of people possibly don't see that, so they don't know that we'll spend so much time with each other, but we do, and it means a lot to us because it's more than Destiny's Child, it's a friendship. People are going to do that. They're going to do that just because they're so used to seeing myself and Beyonce and Michelle together. Michelle's about to come out with a record. She's going to get it too. You know what I mean? And Solange is about to come out with a record. So because we're affiliated, we're family, we're sisters, then it's just like, it's going to happen. But I think that it's respectful if people, basically separate us and, respect our solo, and futures as well. You know what I mean? I wouldn't put anyone in a box. And I don't want to be in a box. I don't belong in a box. Beyonce didn't belong in a box. Michelle don't belong in a box. No artist belongs in a box. Solange doesn't belong in a box. I think that we all can just continue to grow and learn as artists and be great, individually as well as collectively. Celebrities have no more mystery. It was a time where you didn't know if somebody was going to the grocery store or, had a dimple in their bottom or something, you know what I mean? Just things that made them human, which I like, to basically be human, you know what I mean? But I think that camping out around somebody's home, taking pictures of someone's body and saying that they're fat or something crazy or too skinny or whatever it is, it's just too much. It's really too much. And when you get into this industry, no one asks to be a role model, but when you are given that, then you're supposed to carry that torch with some integrity. And I definitely think my manager, I have to say, Matthew Knowles, has done a really good job of teaching us that. I remember when we first got into the industry, and he said, you guys are role models now. So, you have to carry yourselves as ladies. And we've always been taught that, but we definitely watch what we do just because. I watch what I do as a woman, period, because I know that there are young women looking up to me. And if they were all my young sisters, how would I want them to act? I want them to carry themselves with respect because I want them to be respected. in this world. You know what I mean? So I take that very seriously. I think the good thing about myself is that people don't look at that with me. Like, they look at the music. And that's a part of it. I think that's always going to be a part of it. And if you have a passion for music, then you know that that's going to be a part of it. You know that something is going to be said. And miserable people love to make other people miserable too. So if they got to talk about you and your family, or what you have on, or what makes you this, or whatever it is, that's their problem. That has nothing to do with you. So you just have to go into the industry with some thick skin. Or if you don't have it, then you'll develop it.